joining us on Broken Dolly TV. My name is Gypsy, and we're going to explore these fun dolls. So here's the dealio, y'all. I gotta show you guys my little makeover that I did for some of these dolls. You know how I feel about these Barbie extra dolls. I think they're wiggity whack because of the hair texture being really horrendous, and also because they're $25 retail base price with inferior articulation compared to a made-to-move doll, which goes for way less money. This is my two main pet peeves about these dolls that made me very weary about collecting the entire line. I did have the black doll from the first wave with the Afro puffs. I gave her a body transplant, so I took the head off and then I put the body onto a different doll whose complexion matched her pretty good. I couldn't stand to look at her. These dolls I ended up keeping from the ones that I had left in my collection. If you haven't already checked out my reaction to this Redressed her, and I played around with some of her clothes for my Barbie Looks collection dolls, go ahead and check that video out. It's a lot of fun. But in the meantime, I was just looking at some other people's videos of their Barbie extra dolls, and I think I came across a video by Barbie Nation where I saw the collector had restyled the hair of his doll, and then he had this one. I was like, word? I didn't even think to do that with her because I was just so frustrated. So I decided I was gonna straighten my doll's hair too. Now the way that her hair turned out, actually, his doll turned out having like bone straight hair, and he tied it up in a big high ponytail. It looked really sleek, really nice. I straightened her hair to the level where it's not completely bone straight, it's wavy. But you guys, the texture of the hair is so much better since I straightened it. Like, you can comb right through it. It's very, very similar to regular saran grade hair. I'm impressed, so impressed. And like, it smells really good too because I sprayed some of my, what is this stuff called? This stuff? Yeah, I sprayed some of that stuff in the hair as I was straightening it to make it kind of like smoother. It smells really nice. So anyway, I got rid of her big giant curls. They were too much. It was too much. And now you can actually appreciate her pretty face with the freckles, because I love the way that the dolls are. Their faces look, they're very pretty. She's got a really nice complexion with the freckles all over her face. I love that. I love her light colored eyes and her fun blue hair that I can finally do something with. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can throw up some before and after shots for y'all, but bruh, like, her hair was a hot mess. It was so difficult to tame in those big giant curls. And like I said, the texture changed once I put heat on it. It's very smooth now and way easier to tame. Oh my gosh, it just feels so different. So what I did was I just used my little tiny curling iron that's supposed to be for like short hair, pixie cuts, and bangs. And this texture of the plastic, whatever this fiber is, it actually holds heat really well. So I didn't have to use the lowest setting of heat on this hair. It could handle the heat really good. So I'm going to actually do that to probably this one too, whose hair is just, I don't know about this hair. Yeah, so this one, I decided to make her a Samoan girl, and I named her Manaya in honor of all the Samoans that I always run into here in Tacoma, in Washington, and she just reminds me of them. So I decided to name her that, and I had to cut her hair once I straightened it because it was just too long. Like, too long. When you straighten those curls out, they're gonna reach probably down past her booty. So I just thought they were way too long. I had to cut it down, and I like it much better this way. It's so much more manageable. I'm contemplating cutting it even shorter, not like a bob, but maybe like to here maybe, but I haven't decided yet. So I'm gonna leave her alone for now, but it's so much more fun to style her hair. This mamacita, she had the wavy hair that was in the French braids, 2 braids on each side of her head. I undid the braids. I covered her hair in gel because I was so annoyed that the hair seemed very untamed. Then I was like, let's straighten her hair out too. So I did do that, and she's got totally pastel rainbow hair. It's really pretty, but now it's way smoother. I mean, I don't know. Can you guys tell from the movement on screen? Does it look different than how it normally looks for these dolls? She just seems like her hair is a lot more, it has a little bit more weight to it. It's not just like floating in the air like it was before. And see, when I'm combing through it, it's a lot smoother, way smoother. I think I trimmed just a tiny bit off of the ends for her, trimmed a little bit off the sides and the front here. I haven't decided if I want to go in and like frame it more around her face, but just for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this so I can figure out what else I want to do as far as the length is concerned. But it's just so much more tame, y'all, and it's softer. Like, it's soft. It doesn't bother me now when I run my fingers through the hair. And I'm like a texture person, so if textures aren't right, oh god. Guys, I had these dolls stashed away. I couldn't even look at them because they were just annoying me so bad. These two, I haven't done anything different to their hair, but what I really wanted to show you guys was how I restyled my dolls. I decided to try dressing them in a black and white color scheme to match my Barbie Looks dolls who are on display, just to see if they would blend a little bit better with those dolls. And I personally think that they do. Of course, their kooky hair colors totally makes them stand out on my display when they're all together. So I changed their outfits into something a little bit more conservative looking. So that's the trick, really, is to try to find more solids that you can put your dolls in rather than having prints. Because everything is black and white, you can kind of still get away with the prints if it's minimal. I did give her a shirt with a graphic on it, which is my son's logo for his art stuff, his clothing line, which is Nugent Dynasty. So if you see that logo on the merch shop, that's where it's from. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys how they look, just to give you guys some ideas, because I talked about in my LOA video that you can take your existing dolls in your collection and just Barbie Looksify them and then put them on display someplace where you can visualize and look at them every day to remind you of the Barbie Looks dolls, that you are using your brain power to bring your way faster, right? Of course, we're going to be doing giveaways here for the Barbie Looks dolls. I have some extras that I can totally give away. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you can be the first one to be paying attention to the rules when the rules go down. Also, hint, hint, clue, clue, wink, wink. Y'all need to be paying attention. I know you guys didn't believe me when I said I'm gonna give you a quiz. I dropped a lot of clues as to what was going to be on the quiz, so you need to be paying attention to that if you're trying to enter this giveaway and be having the upper hand on everybody else. Okay, yeah, so next I'm going to show you guys my other dolls from a different line, which are my BMR 1959 collection dolls. I'm going to show you how I restyle them as well. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow us on social media, leave a comment below, let me know if there's anything else you have questions about concerning these Barbie Extra dolls. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be adding any of the other Wave 2 dolls to my collection, because I've realized that I can manipulate the hair so that it is more manageable now. I'm not so much running away from the idea of adding those dolls to my collection, but we'll see what happens. My Skipper dolls, I have so many Skippers already. Like, I think I have like 6 or 7 of them right now, and she would make it number 8. And then there's another Skipper in the Wave 2 of Barbie Extra that will make it number 9. So like, I don't know if I even need any more Skipper head sculpts, but let me just give you guys a quick look at each doll by herself. I put the Barbie Looks shirt on her. She's just got some regular polka dot shorts to go with it, and the shirt is from one of the models. She's the model with the Lena head sculpt. Came with this shirt. This doll is a curvy doll and it fits her just fine. She's actually wearing the pants of the Barbie Looks Ken doll, the blonde one. He came with these leathery pants and they fit on her curvy body type quite well. And she's also wearing a shirt that came with a Barbie doll from way back in the day. It was a Grace doll. This one here, she's wearing a regular Barbie doll shirt. The skirt that she's wearing is from the Barbie Looks series. And lastly, this one is my Dea sculpt, and she is wearing a button-up top that was made by, I want to say it's a Barbie top, but I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember where this top came from. Like, I want to say maybe it was on a doll that I had purchased. I don't know for sure. I know it didn't come from a like a separate, like a fashion pack, so it must have came on a doll, but I don't know how it ended up in my collection, so I really can't tell you. And then the pants that she's wearing is just regular Barbie leathery kind of pants. They're made to be like capris. They're very similar to those pants actually, but these are meant for the female dolls and that one was meant for the male doll, so I can fit that onto my other male dolls as well. And she's just got like a plain black and white thing going on. So this is how they turned out, just giving you guys some ideas of things that you can do while you are figuring out your dolling thing. Let's take a look at the BMR dolls next. I'll see you in that video. My name's Gypsy. This is Broken Dolly TV, to which you should be subscribed, and have a dolly day. It's okay, we don't know each other,
I've been fantasizing